chair that he stole. Well, I'm excited, man. Finally getting to freaking cast some Quake. And this is it, guys. We're getting into the first Group A game of Day 2 at the TDM Prague LAN. It is 4 old men versus the Czech team. And let's move in. We're on Faz right off the beginning. He's going to be getting red armor. He's got a plasma. This should be an early frag for him. But Tibble actually stole the last hit.
Yeah, Press wanted to delay that a little bit. But the Czech team does still have the timing. I guess they're going to be setting up now for the quad because they have no idea when it's going to spawn. Neither do we. I'm going to bet that's 36.
No more bets. Well, Faz is pretty weak at the moment. It looks like he's not going to be getting that second red. Let's go see how the setup for quad is doing. Noctis, though, he looks like he's just going to be setting down that second LG spawn.
He's going to get the LG as well.
Ooh. I was going to be happy about that, but you've got to rush over towards that quad damage. It's going to spawn right now. Faz has had to pick it up, so Noctis won't get it. He might give away that LG. There we are. And now we can see if 4 old men are able to pick up something with that red armor spawning in 5 seconds. Carissa there. Both the players going down. Flattercheck as well with 1 health point remaining.
And he gets the red one.
Oh,
well.
the final bullet.
That's a waste.
Noctis manages to pick up that lightning gun again. Into its rightful owner. And Faz there, I think, did he get the steal and railgun? Oh no, it was just picked up. Some pummels happening everywhere.
No rails though, for the time being on the map.
No, it was just getting removed from that.
And that was a very good move, like getting Faz over to the quad and then getting 3 other guys to sweep up the LG and jump pad area. Just made sure Faz would get that quad in if everything else went wrong.
And Fox at the moment has got pretty tight stack to work with, not taking much damage. Looks like he might be waiting for this railgun, also waiting for that spawn, but players trying to go through that choke point. Fox is just really pushing them out, looking for a rail, but can't quite land it. Pragma is going to go down to the plasma, and Deathor, he had his chat box up.
Oh, maybe he was calling a time. I wonder what's wrong.
I don't know. So I guess we're going to find out maybe momentarily, but let's have a look at the very early scores, and you can see on the items pretty much everything has gone towards 4 old men. A yellow, a green, and a mega is all that the Czech team have had. So they've got to work on it, but even so, they're keeping it very close. I imagine they've had more weapons than 4 old men. Even I mean, 4 old men has had more armor and health.
They've been playing as a unit, as we see usually 4 old men, 2 of them moving in together. Then Faz and Fox trying to control one of the areas.
Oh, a bit of plasma hitting his teammate there. That hurt him, maybe contributing to his death. Missing it. Quickly, Fox managed to change away from that rail, not to give it to the Czech guys.
I don't know if they're ever going to try to move in for red armor. Not for the time being, yes. Now it's time to set up for the quad and even 3 guys on the same side.
Oh, nice damage on the Tibble. He's really been taken down a notch, but he gets 2 frags. We've got still got that's a long time, man. There's plenty yeah,
but in this map,
left for the Czech.
You need to set up early because you're gonna get more frags in setting up than in the actual quad run.
Good point. Good point. Tibble making a move forward. He's gonna try and push over, but he can't survive here. Faz is he just gonna get the pickup? And that quad just blew up immediately, so we're not gonna get a run with it. I'm watching Crucifer for the time being, but he's extremely weak. Trying to spam around the corner. I'm going to go switch over to someone maybe with a little bit more flower check there. Going to get himself a yellow armor. He has LG. Maybe he can pull out some damage. Do they want to go towards that red? It is spawned at the moment. They're just spamming over. They do not want to take any damage going through that little choke point.
I like what they're doing. They're not really giving that much attention to the red, but they're making sure they get the LGs and the mega, and they're trying to extend to the rail as well. So one thing at a time, and there's also 1 frag type of game.
Yeah. Well, there we are. Back to a tied game. It's very, very close stuff. And, of course, the Czech team, having picked this map, they're really going to be hoping for a win here, because I think they're going to have trouble on Terminator. 4 old men holding their ground at the moment. And Flattercheck also doing a nice job there, taking down Fox. I see Mega about to spawn. Is he going to be able to pick it up? Tibble's going to go down. Mega is behind, but look at the damage he's pulling out here. He's running out of ammunition, but that was extremely effective play. Flattercheck doing a fine job here. But not so much going on to red 10 seconds early.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was you know, he was on a massive roll and then it all just dropped off.
I mean, he just wanted to explode pretty much.
Yeah.
He didn't think that he could do much more, but Fox going into this part of the map, 30 seconds to go, he definitely knows the timing of Sorella as he has seen the guy controlling it. And Flaycheck is trying to get a hold of it, but he can't really get onto the timing. Another guy sacrifices just to get the timing. I think they know it now, but they're definitely not going to be there next time around. It's going to be squad time.
Yeah. And of course, there's surely going to be more setting up. Once more, 4 old men get there earlier, about 15 seconds ahead. And let's see how exactly are the Czech team going to be able to push
very
in.
well set up.
They're pulling in a couple of frags as well. And once more, Fox though, he's taking down people, misses that rail. Can't quite get any more damage. 2 seconds left, but he kills Fragma. But the Czech team are moving in now. Detour, he's got a lot of armor. Fox going to go down once more.
And there's the rail.
He's surely going to pick up a load of frags.
This is definitely a great squadron right off the start.
Yeah, here we go. Mega.
Every area of the map. And he knows that the Mega is up.
Oh man.
Now he needs to move in back to the red. I'm sure he's going to do it. Just trying to find a couple of frags. I guess his team is already on the red.
Here we are. He's managed to hunt down one of them. He's going to be able to go over to red. Oh, he's taken by a teammate, but that's okay because he's still massively stacked, picking up 5 frags on this run so far.
That was a great run.
Yeah, extremely well played by Detour. He had good armor to begin with, and to be honest, he never really lost a significant portion of his stack, so he always had that confidence to just go into the room and crush bases.
He didn't really only chase for frags, but he secured 3 areas of the map.
And
the Vintage just lost control to red again. A 4-man push by 4 old man. He steal it though, so 4 old men, they are just giving frags away now. They need to move out of this room.
I mean, since that last quad run, well, at the last quad run, basically it was tied, and now 12 frags ahead, so that Czech team's doing such an efficient job in the last minute and a half. Very impressive. And here at that rail, looks like it's going to be Tybalt going down. I think Fox was next to him at that point. And Dettel, though, he still hasn't died. We've been following him for a significant period of time since quad. And yet he's still managing to get a huge amount of damage, and if he can find any more armor, then I can imagine it's not going to stop. Oh, he's going to try to get the Mega. The shotgun coming towards him. He's got just over starting stack. He might go down here, but again, dealing damage, making sure it was absolutely worth it.
Detour is the Mega guy for Team Czech in all the maps.
Yeah. But I mean, in more ways than one, he's just been... This tournament, he's been absolutely supreme. And at the top of QL stats, he's #1 in the tournament at the moment in terms of his efficiency. And Noctis trying to pull out some damage here with the machine gun. Wasn't quite able to find a kill. And quad, it is about to spawn. He is slow getting there, but Faz gets it with 13 health. Is there a 50 health bubble? He needs it to be there, and it's not. Red armor
is up, stolen as well.
And he can't do anything. There's no 50 health bubble here either. He is super
so
weak.
Important for the Team Czech. Instead of moving out, they just stay there. They know that the quad doesn't have much work in there. Just stole these rats. So even if they lose 1 or 2 frags, they just want to make sure the quad
I don't think they lost
areas.
I don't think they lost a single frag though.
No, they didn't lose anything.
And so really, until the next power up, they're going to surely be looking pretty good.
Red's going to spawn now though. They don't have anyone in the red room, so they're not really focusing there at that point. They don't need to. I mean, the 4 old men are well established there. There's no need to lose 5, 6 frags to gain control of it back, because it might not work.
Yeah. I'm going to switch over a little bit. Cruiser, just with that grenade, going to go Fragma. He's picked up mega health recently. Red is spawning soon, but taking a rail from the edge. Cruiser, though, manages to move in, and he gets that kill on Fox. Nice shotgun work here by Fragma. He gets onto the 50 health bubble just in the nick of time, trying to do those micro dodges and avoid the rail shots coming towards him. And Fragma here waiting for this railgun. Faz is going to come over towards him. He does get the kill. A second railgun as well. Excellent play here.
He's got big arms, he can carry 2.
Yeah.
Just get the rail as well as he wants.
Wielding.
One stack to play with the rail.
He's going to be able to find any more. Moving over the shotgun. He switches over to the rail. Picks up great damage, and Faz is going to hit the deck. I'm going to go switch over. Fragma, though, having a marvelous run. Dettel, though, looking pretty low, but Fox here. Oh, he shot his teammate in the back. And that was going to be painful. And Fox eventually takes a dive.
Time to establish for the quad run. Fast steal here because he knows the rail is going to spawn. Not going to be granted anything. Fragma doesn't even want to wait for the Mega. Or he might just do that.
Yeah. Let's have a look at Fragma's accuracy.
Old men are trying to get in the quad. Fragma needs to defend. He's on his own now. Teammates there now to help him.
Cruiser, though, he's got a stack, and look at what he's doing, man. At least Cruiser was able to contribute very effectively, and he's still got a lot of that mega health remaining. 3 kills so far on this quad run, and this is not the first efficient quad we've seen by the Czech team on Dreadful Place.
I don't think we've seen an inefficient quadrant by them.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to handle the situation so well each time. Red armor is available, but he wants to make sure he can get that kill onto Faz. Red is up, and he is going to stop Faz from being able to step onto it. And with another second left, he finds Faz once again. Faz going down 3 times on that quadrant.
Wow, so many frags by Cruiser.
Yeah,
this
stunning
is
play.
his moment now. Freezes time.
Oh, is that Faz again in front of him? Wow.
It's a 30 frag lead.
And I think in the space of about 1 minute, Faz died 4 or 5 times, and you know the spawns hurting him. Constantly being in front of the quad runner.
Now
He
we
was
know
trying
why
to
he was
deny
active.
items. And red is up, but I'm going to switch away from Cruiser because he's extremely low. Plastic as well would have heard that red armor getting taken. He can relay that time back over to his teammates, but he's very low at the moment. Loses out on some weaponry. Only gives away the rocket launcher. I'm going to keep switching away. Fox though, had about 100 health there. Faz, let's see if his luck is going to be able to change. Doing some nice damage with the plasma gun. Some very tough angles. But that rail is really going to shut him down here. It's almost as if he's going to want to die at the moment, having to prepare for this quad damage coming soon.
Yeah. Well, 15, but he doesn't really have a weapon, so there's not much point.
Yeah, he's got plenty of ammunition with machine gun, but eventually he's put out of his misery. And Prague's picking up a nice excellent here.
Defending that rail and getting most of them as well. And doing so much damage there. Not just jumping.
Yeah, that's all.
And again, it seems like
Pushing
there's
it
going to
back
be
down
another quad run for Team Czech.
Let's have a look, still a couple of seconds. Are they going to go for one final dive? Coming out the bounce pad, Fox having a crack at it. Who was it there? It exploded, I didn't see who picked it up.
I think Fox killed the quad carry.
Wow, so stopping them from really being, if they manage to get another clean run, I could imagine, I could see them taking it to a 40 frag game now. It is already 30 frags of difference after halfway through map number 1.
Yeah, it's pretty much on a stalemate until the quad runs come, but Forward men are keeping track of these red, but they're not really expanding to many more areas of the map.
Yeah. I mean, really, what's been going wrong? And do you think it's mainly about the power-ups that's been the biggest issue for the 4 old men, or is it the plot? Is it around the power-ups as well, but how they're playing between them?
I mean, it's because they're really only getting the rail. They're not getting the rail or the LG. They get 1 LG in every 4 of them, and they get like 1 rail every 5 of them, and they don't really get megas at all. It's pretty much Deptor and Fragma getting all the rails in the mega, and Freeze and Fletcher defending the LG. As you can see now, 4 old men do manage to kill him, but look at Faz as hell. He doesn't have anything to work with now.
Absolutely crippled. He's going to be very vulnerable.
But his team is there to help him. They managed to get a hold of the mega as well. This might have started something good for old man.
Yeah. Absolutely could be. I mean, they've stopped it from being a 30 frag. It's now less than 25. And Faz has been doing a great job here. Going to be able to palm off that LG to Tybalt and give him something extra to play with. So Noctis looking pretty weak. Tybalt, I mean, no armor at all. But maybe he's going to be able to secure this red. If that's the case, then maybe it's going to be a nice setup here for the next quadrant. Or next quad spawn even. There it is. It gets the full amount of the armor.
Pick that LG, come on.
Yeah, I think he was thinking, shall I give it to a teammate, or what shall I do with it? Or I think if he has a lot of ammunition to get into this quadrant and defend nicely, then they can secure this before.
Well, there's only 20 seconds to go. In less,
look at this
pretty
work.
much a minute.
Absolutely incredible. He's going to be able to pick up another one. Dettol goes down.
Give him the quad. Give him the quad.
Give him the flatter check. Is he going to die also? Oh no! The grenade coming out, but he's going to die. Tybalt, though, really good work pre-quad. He just didn't have enough resources left to make it happen on the spawn.
Forward man, they pulled the frag lead by 20 in about 1 minute.
Yeah.
That is more than impressive.
But are they going to be able to keep up this kind of level of comeback going? They need to keep making sure that they are doing strong plays nearby those quad damage.
Now we see the Czech team getting the red as well. I do hope Forward men are keeping track of the rest of the map.
Yeah. I mean, if the Czechs are getting both the major items, then Forward men are still going to be worried about. But 20 frags of difference. And this is not looking so bad for Forward men anymore. Cruiser though, succumbing to that plasma gun with only 4 health left. Oh, the pummel coming out from Noctis. He might have already expended all of his machine gun ammunition. Did he just rock it?
Yeah, teammate.
Oh.
He was gonna get the red, and Chris was like, nope.
He was jealous.
Leave it there.
He really would like some health. If Christ are going to be able to pull out any more damage. Yeah, I'm very, very curious as to what he's going to be able to do. Oh, he finds the health bubbles eventually, and not having to give away his life in order to just spawn up with a better stack. Oh, here it is. He's going to move on to lightning gun, and that was a great denial. Noctis not picking up that weapon. That could ultimately save the... He might have lost 1 frag, but it could save them from losing another 3, 4 if Noctis had that weapon. Very useful play there by Cruiser. And let's have a look at what Noctis is going to be able to do. no big item up for quite a while, and quad damage is looming closer and closer. Surely they're going to be setting up for this. They seem to be going much later than usual. Eventually Noctis making his way over there. He's got some teammates preparing already. I can actually hear the 4 old men screaming about it right now. They do want to get this quad damage urgently. They know that if they can get it... Oh, the grenade frag, and on Tibble as well.
Are they playing upstairs?
No, they're playing downstairs, and I can still hear them from there. Oh, Cruiser coming through. He is going to get it, and he still has health remaining.
Yeah, he was about 100, 150 right then.
Something like that.
Well, he had a lot more health than 100, definitely.
And he's going to get red. Wow. Okay. So all the hard work for all then could just be reversed in a moment. Faz goes down. Noctis also. There's the excellent.
And he knows when the mag is going to be up, because he surely picked it up last time around. He gets the LG as well. He's all in perfect sequence. And he's going to get a couple more frags in here.
That rail was really nice.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go to jump pad, because if he gets hit by the rail,
oh
yeah,
man,
there we go, he's dead.
And I think he gave away the lightning gun also. I'm not good. Let's see what kind of damage he's going to be able to do. Having a look at his accuracy, he's hitting 50-60% rail at the moment.
Keeps going up.
I don't think he's actually played that much with it. Only 3 impresses, but still firing a few shots. Now he's able to.
Oh, there's another rail slide.
Oh, he wants to back off. He's going to give away the railgun, and to Detour, this doesn't spell good news. Noctis coming back in. He wants to reclaim it. 18 health remaining. Is Noctis going to chase around the corner? He tries to, but Detour sneaks away with his life still intact. And I want to check out the scoreboard for just a moment and have a look how the team is doing. Flash check there. The lowest damage for the time being, near the 6k mark for the checks. I didn't see so much of 4 old men there. But the damage is looking pretty even, to be honest.
Now we see Freeze actually moving into the rail room. I'm not sure if they lost control of the LG. Freeze doesn't really have weapons for the time being. He does get a shotgun and he's instantly dead. And now Deptor is going to be defending. Already 3 check players, 20 seconds to go on the quad run. The quad room.
Yeah, and here it is. Detour from a distance is going to try and get as much damage as he can. There are 160 from those 2 rails. Our Fox has come around the corner. He needs to get a good rocket, but he can't quite kill him at the moment. Eventually he dies, but he even manages to pick up a frag first. Flatcheck though, trying to defend the squad. It is about to
so
spawn.
much damage from Flatcheck.
This might be a 4 old men. No, Cruiser managed to sneak up behind and get it, but Faz eliminating him and the quad from the map. But still, that is 3 minutes and still 20 frags behind. 4 old men can't just deny the quads. They've got to be taking them. Yeah, great stuff from Faz. He's hitting very nice accuracy, in fact. 62 rail, 40 LG. Impressive.
Now you see that for old men, since they got control of the red, they haven't really given up on it. They've been getting all of them. And as you can see, they're starting to use the res a little bit more. As last time on the Noctis, now by fast. They're starting to expand and frankly trying to close in a little bit.
Faz super weak. He's trying to defend his room, but he doesn't want to die at all. Each kill they give away is so valuable, and actually the rail does get picked up. Cruci didn't manage to sweep it away first. I'm going to switch around. I want to watch some more of the 4 old men playing. We've got Fox on red. He's got a rail. Let's see what I can do here. Any fresh spawns or anything. Doesn't seem so for the time being. And it's less than 20 frags of difference, man. 2 minutes. It's a massively tall order. They do need the perfect quad run right now, and the whole build-up has got to be huge. This is really the last call for them, their last opportunity. And Fox, he's stacking up again on the red.
Frags of inference now.
Are we going to see a Fox quad?
He needs to call the rest of his teammates. They need to be here. The red's not going to spawn in 15 seconds.
Well, it's still going to spawn once more before the quad damage.
Yeah, but they want to actually be there and get like 7 seconds for the quad. Late. They cannot. They need to be set up now.
That's true. And Fox is that. He's got Tybalt next to him. Another.
He needs an LG though, or rocket.
Fox loves the plasma.
Yeah, he doesn't want to waste the plasma spamming the room though.
Oh, he's going to get a kill down on Flatcheck. He still has a bit of arm left, but he's lost a huge amount of his stack. And it looks like Tybalt's going to come in. He had a bit of health remaining. LG being given over to him.
12 frags away now.
12.
It's 1 minute to go. It needs to be now. It's all or nothing.
Look at it. They're hunting. They're together. They're going to be making a move into the red. Oh, direct rocket. And that could be it. Do you think that was the rocket?
Yes.
To secure it? Tybalt's just lost a huge amount of time. He's got to pick a different entry into that room. And that's most of the quad. 5 seconds left.
And
His
look at that,
teammates
he
dying in
lost
front of him.
way too much time finding resources and he couldn't do anything else. That rocket just closed the game. I don't know who shot that rocket.
Yeah, but I mean, theoretically, if he got into that room and was able to pick up like a few frags, who knows? He might have been able to go over to the rocket yellow, get a couple of spawn kills. It could have become very, very close. But the Czech team, once again, at the last moment, they managed to hold it together. And it looks as if map number 1 is going to be going to them. Oh, it is their map pick. Much needed a victory for them, because Terminator is going to be a completely different story. And there we are, guys. GGs have been called. Final score is going to be 161 to 148. And the Czech guys looking good here in Group A.
Look at the mega distribution. 7 megas to 24. Yeah.
Everything else was fairly even.
Yeah,
but it was...
Because the Reds were pretty going all for Team Czech, and then at the 10 minutes it switched around. But the megas all kept going for Team Czech.
Yeah, yeah.
And most of the rails as well. No, the rails were actually going for Fox. That's why they managed to try to make the comeback. Because Fox was doing a great job on the rail side.
And well, Noctis on Terminator is something...
T-Bolt as well.
But I keep hearing Noctis being mentioned on Terminator being crazy. Tybalt's role is also immense, but the way that I see Noctis controlling that red room, I fear him. I'm actually nervous for the people for the people he goes against, because he wrecks faces easily.
Yes, he does. He's Noctis. That's what he does for a living.
Yeah. Terminator seems to have grown a huge liking to it. At least his playstyle has, you know. And it looks like they're going to be starting to ready up now. We can go and get in game and have a look at the warm-up. We can have a bit of a run around the map here. One of the newer maps in the pool. And it's just a single power-up here, like Dreadful Place. But this time, it's almost less likely to be getting quadrons on here, just because of how open the area is and the quadrant. There it is, just where Faz has stood. That's where quad is going to be spawning. And it is up right now, but warm-up. What can you do in warm-up, Faz? Warm-up count.
I guess they're gonna be setting up the same way they did versus Lemmings effect.
They've got to be
300. 300, yeah.
Yeah.
With Noctis on the red.
I think we've seen them play a couple of
on
times.
the rails. Taz helping out on the red as well. And Fox is trying to get all the megas.
Yeah.
That challenge that we get there.
Well, this is it, guys. Map number 2. This is match point for the Team Czech. The 4 old men, they've got something to prove here as they want to take it to a tiebreaker game. Faz has the LG straight away, and he gets first blood. And Red Armor right in front of him, taken by Krisa, but look at the damage he's doing.
That was necessary by Krisa. It doesn't matter if he died, he had to steal that red, because if he didn't, Faz would be on a massive run now.
Yeah, I mean, he might even be able to keep this going. He might not have a huge amount of armor, but he's got that LG, a bit of ammunition. He's going to be able to contribute to that kill on Detov. Air rocket there by Flatcheck. And we're going to have quad spawning any time between now and the 1 minute mark. Flatcheck standing close. Even though he has no weapons apart from the machine gun, he wants to be very attentive to this. There it is. There's the spawn. Is there going to be a drop by anyone? He has to jump on it. Fox has got it. He's got a kill, but only 2 health remaining. Fragma is able to pick up the pieces.
I like how most of our old men didn't even care about the quad, because they know it's a mess in this map. There was only like Fox around, and he actually managed to get it, which is quite impressive, considering there were 4 Czech players there.
Yeah, they kind of hesitated. They're watching him run towards. Like, no way is he going to be able to make it on alive. And then they saw him walking closer and closer. Like, oh crap, he's going to get it. And indeed they did. Flatter check with the direct rockets.
3 players of 4 old men are on the red, and they're struggling to get a hold of the rail because all of them Czech is there. They're gonna meet up with Fox and try to get a hold of it right now. There we go.
Oh no, Noctis. Is he going to pick up a kill? Faz finishing off Flattercheck. Oh, just letting it into that little sideway. And Krisa in the end picking up the rest of the pieces. But he's only been playing with rockets and machine guns so far. Fox, he's got a lot of armor. He must have taken that last red. Detor with nothing. Oh, we've got the pummels on the side. Flattercheck with 2 or 3 blasts of the gauntlet then.
Great,
oh my.
He's gonna die, but that was pretty good damage.
Extremely good damage.
But they still didn't manage to control the rail, and now they're starting to lose out on the red as well. Team Czech managed to get control of both. And where are all the 4 old men?
Absolutely. Noctis surely going to be
comes.
nearby that red. Check there, that rail to be spawning in just a second. Faz with his back turned to Flattercheck, but no more ammunition. He's got to go for the pummel. He had no other choice. It was a double kill, but one of them was his teammate. Well, that kind of evens it up, really. And Faz just waiting for this gun to spawn.
Yep,
So desperate for it.
Now has control of the red, and he wants to make sure the rail is secure, but here comes the check. They don't want to let Faz get it, and they get it himself. And in fact, 4 old men don't even know the timing of the rail. Here's the quad, and
oh wow, Fragment's got mega health.
They're really letting go of the quad.
And Tibble eventually goes down.
With the red up as well?
Oh, just about gonna get it. The rockets coming in.
That was
honed in on him. It's almost as if they were waiting. It's like, okay, red's gonna be there, and he's gonna go for it. All we have to do is
spam bait. That was a really awesome bait, I must say.
Yeah.
Making sure the quad is completely nice.
Or maybe, you know, they thought, okay, crap, we've lost the red. We've lost quad damage, and this is the way to remedy it the easiest. It did look set up though. And again, still hearing those war cries of the players. The 4 old men needing to win this map. They need to find themselves some more victories in this group. Czech team still unbeaten in the group, much like Deliberate Murder. And Fox with the rail, looking for some shots at the top, and then turning around onto the lightning gun. That's Detor, trying to take the LG. He's got it now, and Fox is very, very weak. He might even want to give the rail to his teammate, but he's got that 50 health ball of Flattercheck with his back turned, dropping down. And 4 then just keeping this small lead going for the time being, but it's inching frag by frag, minute by minute.
And Team Czech again coming at the red room. S4, they know they need to remedy the situation. They don't want to lose out on every part of the map. They need to get the weapon.
Oh, and you can get the pummel going when someone's on that little sidewalk even. Faz making the shots. Okay. And 5 frags are difference now, so Team Czech managed to control this red room at the moment, and I think this is one of the important parts of their strategy. They want to stop Noctis from having free roam of this item.
Yeah, I like how they're committing a lot of people just trying to test out the red room and the rail, and it's working now. The frag lead is starting to close in, and it's only a 2 frag game now.
It is, so you know, that frag lead that they were at 4 men were managing to extend bit by bit, it stopped, and it is that ladder being used. Fox though has the quad damage, but the rail from the side, Fragma getting rid of it on the map. No quad really had much time at all to roam.
Yeah, and finally 4 old men actually come to the quad, but I think they were doing better when they weren't there.
Yeah.
But they really had to, because they didn't have control of anything else, and if Team Czech managed to get control of the quad at that point, that would have been a clean run.
Oh,
one of them.
Fox with the bounce up, and he gets the air rocket finish. A bit of flair to show here, but we are here at a tied game. Fox though still got resources to do some damage, and he can go for that long range rail shot, but actually stopping Detor from getting up towards the red. Flattercheck through the corridor, and Mora coming through, and he just gave away that rail shot, but it was Kreisa who got the last say in that. Oh, can't avoid that, get that shot onto Noctis. Faz dropping down also, and Noctis is going to be sitting up there. Look at all the Czech guys down at the bottom.
They're getting the LG. This is very difficult for old men now.
And Kreisa managing to switch over to that plasma just in the nick of time. And Czech team have taken the lead here. How long is this going to last for? We're still at the early stages, of course. 20 minutes of playtime to be had. And
there come 4 old men fighting again over the control of the rest and the rail. No team has managed to actually secure that for longer than a minute now.
Yeah, it's going back and forth a lot. And we haven't really seen a great deal of action happening at that mega side. A lot of focus has been, well, at least from our end, has been on that red area. And on the rail area here where Tibble's through. And he can't stay alive for much longer. Fragma, he's got a fair amount of armor. Flattercheck manages to pick up that rail. But he's going to go through that choke point. Got to be careful though, because there are rockets. There's that Noctis on the side, trying to deal damage. Oh, Fragma, he's slowly dying. There was just splash damage or splash damage. He actually dealt nothing.
And he gave that rail away to Noctis. And Noctis, smartly not committing to any more fights. He knows he has a rail. He can do damage on any side. And
oh, Fragma
with the pummel.
And he's looking for the plasma also. There's a 50 health ball up there, but Faz just staying alive for long enough to stop him. And now 4 old men have got that lead back. Oh, he's got the pummel once more. And Tibble with 4 HP.
2 frags in 2 seconds.
And still managing to... He went through there and he fell through the floor and cratered. So not too bad though, because he had so little health. The fresh spawn is going to help him, but that's for sure. And there we are. We'll drop down again. Chris has got enough health to withstand it though.
the mag was up, but he probably didn't know the time, and he knows that stacking the red is much more crucial at this point, but they didn't really make the best out of that. They just lost 5 frags in a row.
Drop down. A drop pod there of the rocket launcher, but he might have to go and collect it again because his teammate ran off elsewhere. It looked good for a moment. And maybe that LG going to be spawning fairly soon, unless his teammate who just grabbed it a moment ago. Faz just holding position. He does not want to let those Czech guys get this LG if they can keep this weapon controlled. And if they can get rail also, then they'll surely be able to allow them to extend that lead. Flat check there. Sees him through the teleporter. Faz all out of LG, but he picks up another off the floor. Restocked, ready to rumble.
As you can see, Portland man have gotten the control of the red again. It doesn't look like Team Czech is even gonna try to attack. As he's trying to put pressure on the rail, but Faz continues to reach the building.
Yeah, very nice LG work. I mean, 34%, but it feels like a lot less than how effective he's been. Right at the beginning, all the work he was doing with that lightning going was absolutely massive.
He's even trying to support.
Oh, just got one. And Faz with that 50 health bar. So be careful though. Fragment's got the grenade, 10 health remaining, and there's the rail Dettol finishing off the job.
Finally dies, but he did around 250 damage there.
Oh, we've got quad in just a second. Dettol doesn't want to give away the rail, and he has 1 second left. It's up. Who's going to be able to grab it? It is Fox. He's got armor. Cruiser. He takes down 2. And another one up at the top. He can't get that last solid damage, but Flattercheck eventually falls in his sights. And 20 seconds. There's 10 seconds until the red armor's up. He's grabbing 5 frags now on this quad run.
Yeah, if you manage to get the quad stacked quad, you're gonna get some frags.
Are they going to let him get onto the red as well? Because it is up at the moment, but he's hunting some kills. He wants to extend the lead. It's over 10 frags of difference now. The Czechs were so close before. That's 6 frags on this quad run of Terminatria. And he's going to... Oh, no! Tibble spoiled his run.
That's so evil.
Fox with the most impressive quad run we've seen on Terminatria yet.
The only quad run we've seen.
Well, on this particular one, I guess.
I think to secure the frag lead, but please score margin.
Oh, he goes for the shot to try to finish the job, but Fragment had health remaining. But either way, that rail that he gave away is going to be disappearing from the map.
Yeah, I mean, he knew that his team, whatever happened, there would be guys who kill Fragment after red pickup.
Yeah. So it wasn't too much of a gamble, really. In fact, now he's got the lightning gun. Is that Faz around the corner? He's got shotgun. Has he got enough health to turn around? No. Maybe if he did, then he could possibly have got the kill. Fragment is extremely low. And Fox is almost if you're stuck in the corner there.
Fox's quadrant earlier really pushed this game to another level. Because now Czech, they cannot afford to just try to sense out every area of the map. Because they can't afford the game to go back and forth. They need to do something. They need to get control of everything. They need to get frags.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, exactly as you said, the lead has just really gone massively up. Before that quad run, it was neck and neck really the whole way. And it's just pushed it to a completely new level. Fragma though, maybe he's going to be able to contribute to the Czech team coming back on this. This is going to be quad spawning right now. Who's got it? Faz has it. Another run now for 4 men. And there's 10 seconds until red spawns.
Is he gonna wait? He could wait.
Yeah, I mean, he's got plenty of time remaining, but he decided, you know what, let's get some kills. We want to push this completely out of reach now that we're 11 minutes into the game. And they are edging further and further forward. That red armor is going to be up for a teammate, and he's going to be finding Fragma. There's another one. Flattercheck falls also. And he's just bettering Fox right now.
Yeah, no, well, he needs one more frag, and he couldn't get it.
Well,
is he going to get yellow fragged at the end of it?
No.
There's Seabolt.
Oh, he's not going to... Dettol. Not going to telefrag him, but he does pick up a nice kill. He's going to fall anyway near that rail area.
And now it's a 30 frag lead.
Yeah. It's changing constantly. The Czech team has got to make sure those power-ups, they either are able to kill the quad carrier immediately, or it's their turn to have to make a good run. Let's take turns going into the power-up. Oh, that rocket. Very well placed. Tibble is going to fall. They've managed to secure this rail area. Are they going to be able to move it over to that red room?
Well, man, they know they can pressure. They can try to suss it out, because they know that if they do that once, Team Czech will not keep going at it. Because they don't want to do that risky stuff.
Yeah.
They don't want to lose out on so many frags. When they do something, they want to make sure it's good.
And red armor's been up for a couple of seconds. It is a Czech player who's going to be able to take it. And they've kind of stopped the bleeding a little bit. it's hanging around that kind of 20 to 25 area mark, but now the 4 men starting to pick up kills. Fox doing some great damage, trying to pick off a headshot, but not quite able to. And you've got red spawning in 5 seconds and quad in 20. Maybe Fox, he can show us another of his runs.
But they don't have control of the rail, so it's going to be hard for him to just go there without taking damage from every angle.
Excellent.
But he's getting frags in the process.
Good work.
It's 5 seconds though. Can he get there on time?
Oh look, there, Cruz is going to fall, and he's going to go on the jump. He's
got
going to
it.
be able to pick it up
Frag,
just in
frag.
time. He is killing absolutely everyone. Eventually gets taken down, but Fox just blew up most of the Czech team with that small run. Beautiful plays.
He did. And every quad that 4 old men managed to deny from Team Czech, just getting the game further to important from the Czech team.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly want to secure that tiebreaker map. We could be seeing grim dungeons between these two teams if the Czechs aren't able to make a comeback here. Oh, Fragma getting a kill on his teammate there. He's looking for more damage, but Faz stealing his railgun with that direct rocket. And still doing more damage. More rockets coming out. Flatchek, is he going to fall once more? Great combos we're seeing here from Faz. And Fragma hits the ground. Nice player here from Faz. And accuracy is looking pretty solid. And once we're going for those rocket to rail combos. This time he's going to be dropping that rail on the floor.
Yeah, but that run from Prague just put the game on nearly 40 frag leads.
Yeah. And very, very close to that, in fact. And there's still a fair amount of time left on this game.
Now it's time. At the next squad, Czech need to get it. Team Czech just need to do something there, or the game will.
I mean,
not be
they
reached on time.
really tried hard to get the quad last time round. But the thing is, Fox, with this perfect, he timed it so perfectly, his drop down, and suddenly, just LG on 3 of the Czech guys, they immediately died.
I think the Czech team should attack the next round with everything they got. They need to make sure none of the 4 old men are stacked, but look at Faz.
Yeah, I mean,
Faz is super stacked now.
he's
and
eyeing
he's getting
it.
oh my. He's not gonna do anything for the next 20 seconds.
He is not far out from being fully loaded right here. If they gave him a mega health, and it was sadly for him, it's not going to be spawning before that quad damage. But it's like he's waiting patiently 10 seconds now. Faz has to do what Fox did and time that jump to perfection.
And he just saw 2 Czech players there, so we know it's gonna be pretty much
Is this it?
easy for him to get his squad.
It's
Oh
got
god.
1 second. Oh
This
my!
is so scary for Team Czech
And
now.
the Czech, they couldn't do anything, man. They
There's
did
even a
dealt
red up
couple
for
of damage.
Faz. In the Mega, there's everything up.
Is he going to go and get it? He's
What
trying
is
to call
like?
a
Okay, I'm
teammate.
stacked already. I didn't even want it. I just want to frag.
Here it is. He's going to be able to find a couple. Deathtor and Kreuzer are going to be dropping. Good moves here. And now he's got the railgun. He picks up another kill onto Flatchek. And one more. Faz. Sensational play we're seeing from him at the moment. And they're pulling it over to almost a 50 frag difference. Faz got any more in these last couple of seconds? Looking for that long rail shot, but he can't quite find it.
Czech team has to be hiding from Faz. 5 minutes to go. They're losing by 50.
Yeah. It's actually possible that we could see the mercy limit coming out. I didn't think this was going to happen, not the way the first 10 minutes were going down. But 4 old men have stepped it up to an entirely new level on Terminatria. And they are a force to be reckoned with here. Oh, Faz is with 4 HP left, another bullet at the machine gun, and he would have died and dropped that rail. And he's going to be falling onto that yellow armor. Needs some health though, urgently, and that 50 health ult might be spawning behind him. But Noctis is going to be getting something to play with. I'm going to go switch over a little bit. He has the rail, no ammunition on that LG. We haven't seen so much of him this game, to be honest. We've seen a lot of Fox, a lot of Faz. They've been doing some absolutely mad stuff. Sort of Tibble, but let's have some Noct this time. Oh, here, Flatchek though. Point blank rails.
5 more frags and he can reach.
5 more. Make it 4, I think. And here they're trying to get onto that railgun, but we could be seeing Mercy Limit coming out almost at any second. Is 3 more kills. Noctis trying to get 1 more. Looking on the exit here. Rockets coming out. A rail through there on Fragma, and there's going to be another one, but Fox, you're kind of trying to rescue it. I think it was that Flatchek there, trying to save them from Mercy Limit. Fox hitting a little bit more. You can see 4 men. They are willing this on to get the Mercy Limit, and 1 more frag it is for it, but the Czech guys are still holding on.
Another quad run, and he even has the Mega. He doesn't know that the Mega is there, but if he goes for it, that would be overkill, surely.
Yeah, it would be.
Just don't go for the Mega.
Oh, I thought he was going to just jump in for the pummel, but he takes down Cruiser. The Czech players have actually managed to build up a few more frags, so it's up to Faz right now to do that work and try and build them back over to that Mercy Limit.
It's a good drop, making sure he doesn't get drilled in the process.
Oh, there's Flatchek, his back turned. They're trying to run away. Fragma trying to kill him with that shotgun.
Prague.
One more kill. Are they going to find it?
There
Here
we
it
go.
is. Faz finishes off with the quad, and that is GG. Mercy
And
limit there for 4 old men.
Well,
and look at the
looking
damage
at
from
the-
Faz.
And look at the net from Faz and Fox. Looking at scores, that's why we saw a lot of Faz and Fox. These were the quad runners there.
I mean, they were pulling out an immense job. And Noctis, you know, not often do you not see him at the top of the scoreboard. The rest of his team are
let alone at
definitely
the bottom
pulling
of
their
the
weight.
scoreboard.
Very impressive stuff we saw by Fox and Faz, I think.
Yeah.
Their quad runs were absolutely sick, man. Mental plays we were getting there.
Like the fact that they actually have quad runs was already sick, and already getting a lot of frags in it. That's another level.
Yeah. Awesome stuff.
And now we're gonna move into Grim Dungeons. Both Team Czech and 4 Old Men, they really like this map. It's an old school map. It's
Yeah.
a map they were born with.
No, absolutely. Do you think, though, that that's going to affect the kind of the mind games of the Czechs? Do you think they're maybe going to have a little bit of a pep talk first, or do you think they're like, you know what, we didn't expect to win this map, let's just go straight off?
I mean, I don't think anyone was expecting.
Mercy limit.
Yeah, Mercy Limit, but I don't think they were expecting to win either.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were expecting the game to be fairly close,
Mhm.
and they managed to get it close for at least the first 10 minutes, until Fox started with the quadrants.
Oh man, it was him. He started off, and suddenly 4 old men, they all just
It was kind of
shifted into a
competition
new
with
gear.
Faz and Fox to see who could get more quadrants.
Exactly. And they would just managed to get stacked for each one. Like usually we don't even see that many quad runs. We're lucky if we get one quad
Yeah.
run as good as that, or as good as any of the ones we saw. But the Czech team, they just weren't able to contest. There's too much control for the 4 old men. But we're going to find out now on the tiebreaker map between 4 old men and Team Czech Republic how it is all going to go. And right off the beginning, I am going to be on someone's point of view. There we are. It is Fox. He did have that first red. And trying to get a kill. Is Cruiser going to fall? There's machine gun on him behind. And the rail does finish him. So Fox getting that steel and red armor, definitely going to be a good contributing factor, but the Czech team are currently, well, it's back to a tie game. 4 old men moving back in, but Fragma, he wants to get back into the
Up
lead.
the rail.
Oh, almost through that very narrow
Nobody
gap.
wants to let go of this room, and the power-ups are about to spawn. Only 10 seconds to go, and Fast, he needs to get out of here. He's probably going to die in the process.
Yeah,
Only
5
if he
health.
can actually...
Oh man, he's still alive. How's he managing this? And almost getting a kill there. Is Val's going to be supporting Noctis? No, he's waiting for him to come down, and they're
He
going to
did.
make
If
a
it
move to the
wasn't
red
for
together.
Fax doing that damage with the LG, Noctis would have been rocked
Yeah.
by Fragma.
And let's have a look at Balthus' Detour. He's got a fair stack at the moment. He's expecting Quad to turn up over here, but moves back into red room. And I think, did Val just steal away that red?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter because he's blowing up there with Detour, sending him flying. And it looks like the Czech team have managed to secure red area.
Are tied.
Oh, the Val's coming back through. Great rockets there from Detour. Good patience. And just spamming out a little bit more on that choke point.
World Mandy trying to test out, and they have a lot. They're so fast moving in here.
But look at the damage Detour's doing. They're just all walking into him. He's killing the entire team.
Zeptor destroying 4 old man.
Wow. That was the whole team, I think.
Yeah, that was the whole team twice.
My god. And now they've managed to gain a small advantage, and now we could be seeing, it could be time to get to the point at which it all calms down between the power-ups.
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
is
I
it
don't
chillaxing
think
a bit?
4 old men want to. Actually, they managed to get a couple of kills in the entrances of the room, which wasn't too bad. But do they want to push it further before the power-ups, or are they going to wait?
Yeah. Alright, let's pivot there.
Spawning there.
Horrible spawn. And might be a good moment to check out. Well, the score is 10 net.
Yeah, he only died once.
That was the only guy with positive net, and he is picking up so many of the kills for his team. Pretty much all of them, really. Let's see what we can do here.
20
Flash check
seconds.
with
Is he
him.
gonna move into the quad?
It's going to be dangerous though, but he's got to... Oh, he's found him, and Fox is going to go down.
Oh.
Great shot's got to be careful with the
Dodges the
grenades.
rail.
Wow. But still keeping that armor going. Do you think he's going to go for quad? No, he surely can't. That would be suicidal. But he's doing so much damage to him. Maybe he's going to have enough confidence to give it a crack. There's 3 of them though, looking for a down. He's like, okay, you know what? I'll back off. That could be becoming suicidal. I'm going to watch Noctis though, with the quad.
Managed to get 100 armor, which is the same that the battlesuit has now. So I wonder if he's going to go in and fight in the red room.
Yeah.
He knows where the battlesuit is now.
But they're just holding position. Are they going to move in together? They know exactly where they are, and he doesn't have not time left to go back anywhere elsewhere.
Great rocket.
So what did four old men achieve from this?
Not really much. They managed to keep the game stale.
Yeah. Well, that's it. They've managed to keep their side of the map. They've got the hold of the LG area. Now they're starting to do more damage on that checkpoint, and Detor doing less.
T1 starts closing the score. They need to make sure they get the hold of the rail. They can hold this, like, just be in this, because they have the same amount of armor they have in the other side of the map, but they need to fight for the rail.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Rail would do them a
Then
lot of
they
good
will
at the
have
moment.
the LG and the rail, and the only weapon Team Czech will have is the rockets. So they'll have an advantage in mid and long range fights. Not there are many in this map though.
Oh, Noxus, he can't get down the bottom, and he takes one rail on his way. There's still some time until Quad and Battlesuit are spawning, so Noxus still going to have a chance to stack up a little bit. We've got to be careful. The rail coming out, and Noctis taking more damage. He would have liked to have saved up for a power-up, but four old men, they've managed to inch a couple of frags closer to tying it up. Let's go switch over Tybalt. He's got some armor, and he's holding the Czech guys clear, keeping them out of this quad area. Is he going to go stand around the corner for a trap, just in case Detor decides to come through? Doesn't look like it. He's just holding ground. As soon as he hears any footsteps, he'll just fire a rocket straight at the floor. Stop them running. And here is power-up spawning in a second. Is Tybalt going to be taking him? He's got a very decent amount of armor. Cruiser
Also has a lot of armor.
Well, let's follow Quad
him?
again. Oh, he's found Pragma, and there's a yellow on the bottom, so he's got a very decent stack at the moment, but is he going to meet up?
No, he doesn't want to go. He's going to stick around in the LG room. He doesn't want to meet up by the team. Well, two of his teammates died trying to go there.
Sneaking through. He's going to try and find one. There's Detor here. He's trying to drop down. There's the rail on the floor. He's killing two of them and getting two fantastic weapons.
Supporting him. He's killed the Battlesuit.
There it is, Cruiser though. He's pinned against the side. He can't move whatsoever. Quad dies anyway, but Battlesuit getting it completely destroyed.
What a great run by T-Bolt. And he's only played a check left in his room.
He did great damage. Yeah, as you said, that quad. And it was so good though that the Czech killed him because he picked up the LG, the rail. He had a lot of things. The Czech players are still maintaining that lead, but four old men are getting very close now. Only
yeah, and now they
them.
have control to Red Room as the Czechs decide not to keep chasing there. But Faz even pushes out to the LG side of the map as he probably has timings of a lot of the items there.
Do you think he maybe overstepped it a bit? They've still got red area, I guess.
He did damage, but Team Czech still has a lead.
Yeah. Albeit a very, very small lead. We can't really take that into consideration at the moment, considering how early we are. Nice shots here by Cruiser. One fragger difference now. Faz managing to get that kill on Flattercheck. Oh, and Tybalt, Flattercheck fell again. There's the tied game. I'm going to keep switching around a bit, have a look at the players. Cruiser got the rail. Very little armor at the moment. Flattercheck up here, sitting by Quad. Just moving around the Czech team. Fragma, he's actually going to get a decent amount of armor. And 20 seconds until power up. He could be the guy to go for Quad. Providing he's not going to take a rail from the corners.
Yeah, he should have a teammate there waiting for him, but I guess his teammates are trying to fight over the Battlesuit. This is where the Povu should be, because there's a big fight going on the Battlesuit right now, and this is a mess right there. T-Bolt managed to get it in the end, very stacked. That is very surprising.
I'm going to find it. Here it is. We've got the Quad on Battlesuit, but Fragma doesn't want to go through.
He doesn't want to go through that choke point.
Look at that, four old men are actually stepping away. They've managed to get 5 kills. What's happened to the Czech team? They're going another one. Make it one more. There we are, Fragma. He's starting to build in. He's going to be meeting Tybalt immediately. He's going to take down his teammate. And he drops to Faz. That was a nightmare for the Czech team.
That was definitely a nightmare. Attacking S3 to the Battlesuit didn't prove worthy at all, as T-Bolt still managed to get it with a lot of armor behind him.
Yeah. And now we can have a look a bit at the four old men. Faz sitting on center stage here by that rocket spawn. Let's have a look how he's been performing with his accuracy. 46% shotgun is pretty lethal. Other accuracy is pretty modest. Let's have a look. Is he going to move out to see if he can get a couple of pickoffs? Maybe not a kill, but just 80 damage here and there would be really helpful towards the next power-ups. And I think at the next power-ups, the Czech team are going to be making a push onto red. They've surely got no other choice, but they've got to pick the right route. and try not to run into the battle suit immediately, because then it could allow them to get some kills around the battle suit. Be careful, is he going to inch? Oh, there is a play behind him. He didn't get that spam shot, so he received a half-decent rocket on him. And Fladchek just moves around, scares him out. And oh, the rail around the corner. And Faz is going to get one himself. He almost seems shocked at the fact he hit it. Great angles we're seeing here. Now only 20 seconds remaining up until the quad. Oh, no, he's going to come through. Noctis, he just kills himself on him. And 10 seconds until the spawns. Is Noctis going to be the one for it? Just standing above it. He doesn't have a rail, so if any of those Czech players come out the top, maybe they could deal some damage. Oh, Chrysler!
He almost stole that one.
And Deptor. Let's have a look.
So stacked. And Noctis, he's going to do so stacked.
Oh, look at what Detor's doing. He's killing all of them. Now he's going to meet Noctis. Mano a mano. But the rockets are great. And another direct one. He's still got plenty of stack. How many kills is he able to get? They're just trying to run away from him. They know he's got a huge amount of health and armor. Which, for this amount with the battle suit, it is a lot. You need several direct rockets to take him down at the moment. And there it is. It's back to a 10 frag difference. It went to about 6, 7. And then it spread out again.
Well, this wasn't, in the grand scheme of things, wasn't too bad for Team Czech. Didn't really lose much more frags than the ones they gained.
I mean, it's just remained even, really, to what it was before that power-up run. Fladchek there. He's going to be taking flying lessons here from those rockets.
That's a good push by Team Czech. They're not really doing that much damage. They don't really have the weaponry.
They've held it in. Oh, Fladchek taking a full shotgun blast, basically. Noctis very weak, and he wanted to keep that rail out. 6 health left. Is he still going to go for the damage? As 4 old men now spreading it to 14 frags.
I think this might be the time that we're going to see power-ups getting delayed.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice kill. Finally finishing off Noctis.
It's up to 4 old men though, because they are the ones who have the lead. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to delay the battle suit until the quad gets taken, and then they just pick it right after, making sure Team Czech cannot take both at the same time.
Yeah. They're inching closer towards that power up, and Fox managing to secure a couple of kills. Let's have a look how he's been doing. And he's maybe just eager to get a couple of spam rockets on that quad spot. Oh, nice shot there. Fladchek going to be hurting after that.
20 frags the difference now, after that last push.
This is a painful lead.
And here are the power ups.
Oh, Detor though, is he going to fall off? He goes down. But where's Quad? Oh, Quad's now being taken. Here it is. So the Czech team get it anyway, and he's able to pick up some kills. So they've done something here.
That was a very good push by Deptor. Team Czech knew exactly that the 4 old men wanted to not let delay happen.
Yeah, and you said exactly what they need to do, and the Czech players. Next time round is to be very interesting, but can Fragma get any more? Not quite. And Noctis is able to get onto red. There's still over a 20 frag difference, even when they got that double power up. Absolutely brutal. They're just getting so much damage. Pivot on now after taking that facial rocket. Fragma getting a second excellent onto Noctis.
Are they going to manage to actually get control of the red room? So they seem to be here now. And 4 old men, are they going to commit to it? Nope, doesn't seem likely.
Oh, gotta be careful. Wants to take out Faz. Well, looks like he's just jumped away. Fragma's going to take a little bit of health and just run back into a red room, which is a team currently controlling. 15 seconds until red armor. He just needs some health at the moment, and Cruiser needs weapons. I'm going to switch around a little bit. Detor, pretty low at the moment, and they're going to have a chance to get at least 2 more reds before. Oh, nice! So Detor moving in. He's extending himself a lot at the moment.
He needs to kill T-Ball, though, because T-Ball has a rail. He doesn't want that team to have a rail, and he doesn't manage to.
Oh wow, he's still staying alive. 13 health. Is he going to get survive? No! Fox gets the better of him. He couldn't move back down, and they brought it back by a few frags. Progress being made by the Czech players. I'm going to switch over a little bit more. Faz with the LG. Holding down. If anyone drops down to that bounce pad, he's going to be doing damage. Oh, Detor here, flying through the air. Easy target for him. Can't hit his rails also, so he's going to drop. 5 seconds now till it's battle. They're trying to set up for this. Faz is going to die. It's now Fragma. He falls also, and there's Fladchek can't make it over. 36 health. Noctis with the battlesuit, but Quad is up, and that's going to be Fox.
Got it. Oh my.
Oh, this is bad. This is not what the Czech players needed. They were on their way to making a comeback, but it could be going right back to what it was. And they're just roaming around Red Room. I think the Czech players, they've just got to minimize the amount of frags they take. And Cruiser, he loses out on that railgun, and Fox is just picking up several kills here. Meklet's got 4th on his quad run.
It's now a 30 frag lead.
Yeah, this has turned into a mess now for the Czech team. Oh, the ulti there onto Vladicek with his back turn. It's going to be an easy kill. Detor as well. Fox is just picking them off. He's barely taking any damage. They're not paying any attention to him.
The problem there was letting Faz get on the battlefield with an LG. He just messed up.
Yeah.
He messed up the Czech team's plan. That was.
Which is good. But I mean, the whole 4 old men have just been messing up the Czech team's plan on those power-ups. They've been brutal. Fox going for those opportunistic shots. Red is up. Fox is in the queue to pick it. Yes, over 30, man. 35 frags of difference. And we saw some great grim damage before by the Czech team, but it just seems like 4 old men are a level above them right now. And on the tiebreaker map, this could be the Czech team's first loss in the group stage. I'm going to switch around a little bit more, have a look what other players are doing. Faz, very low at the moment. Noctis, though, he's got a decent stack. I mean, not just him on 4 old men who has something. And Noctis like, no, I don't want the shotgun. I got plenty of that already. Keep it to yourself. And Noctis is he going to try and make a move in here, or is he just filling the air, seeing what's about? Alright, here we are. Battlesuit is for Noctis. He hasn't got enough time to get himself over to the quad, but Fragma has this item, and we've got to watch the Czechs.
And none of them has a rocket. Only if they gave a rocket to Noctis already. Fragma does get a rocket, but he's much more useful. Okay, now they post these. Is he gonna go for the LG fight? There you go, LG versus rocket. And Fragma is getting a lot of damage, but he's getting...
Oh, Noctis!
Gets bad in the end.
He got bounced by that rocket towards him, and that just gave him an easy kill.
40 frag lead.
It's just going up and up. Are we going to be seeing another mercy limit? Would not be expected at all. And Tibble right here, waiting for his teammates to come back in the room, securing this area. Oh, he's in the air, and Tetchel getting some nice rockets on him, but Tibble still survives and still manages to finish him off. Great play by him. I'm going to switch around a little bit more. Cruiser. Let's investigate what he's up to. I mean, what can they do with 4 minutes to go with so many frags of difference?
Just make sure they get all the power ups. This is a very good push by Cruiser, single-handedly.
Yeah. Right, he's got a teammate next to him. He's going to be dropping, and Tibble with those rockets. And I mean, really, man, what went wrong for the Czech team? Why did this happen?
Because 4 old men did not let go of the red one. As soon as they got a grip of it, they never let go of it. You never seen them actually losing an area after they controlled it.
Yeah. And you know how patient they were. The first power-up they managed to get was the quad. They didn't push out the red room. They didn't feel like it was safe enough. They thought, you know what, we might be investing too many frags into this for it to be worth it. So we're going to stay 5 to 10 frags behind for now, so that we can pick a better opportunity later, as there's so much of the map left. And they did. They waited for the right time, and as you say, since then, they just do not really lose control of rooms. And if they do, it's for brief moments. Alright, we got Battlesuit up. Noctis is going to get that.
Cruiser. He's to the rail, though, so he might fall. Did he fall?
Oh no, Noctis managed to make it through, but Fragma's actually done a lot of damage to him. They're flying in the air. He manages to fall directly into the red armor. Let's have a look at Cruiser, how he's doing with quad.
They need to go now. They just need to kill everything. There's Noctis. Can they kill him? No.
Oh, he's trying to.
He's still alive.
He's not taking much damage, but he's so low on ammunition. Yeah, he's just going to leave.
Now it's a 50 frag lead.
50, man. I think really what the Czechs can do is just try to avoid that mercy limit.
They need to completely lock the map down, and that's just very unlikely to happen at this point. They need to make sure they're getting all the weapons and all the armor.
Time just does not suit them at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were to take this map, 4 old men would literally have to make every mistake in the book. And I just don't think 4 men are going to do it, man. They managed to secure it. The change in playstyle from yesterday, they seem to be almost twice the team they were then. After they got mercy limited by deliberate murder, now they are mercy limiting the Czech team. Some crazy results here.
You know the Czech team is gonna be playing deliberate murder after.
Yeah. And we're going to have to find out some news regarding 300 and the Lemmings effect. As we were going to go and watch them, but a lot of setup time to be taken into account. And these guys just happen to be ready for us. We wanted to see the home team and 4 old men at work. And we're actually approaching closer to mercy limit.
It's 55 frags addition. And 54, 56 even.
It's getting extremely close. And this might be the power up that puts them into mercy limit. We'll have a look. Who's going to grab? Looks like Tybalt is ready for this one. He wants to carry the quad.
Fragma does get it finally, but Tybalt gets the quad.
Oh, we're seeing a couple of. Oh, he's going to drop Fragma. No, and that's going to help them get towards the mercy limit. He did not want this. And Tybalt, he's got that LG, and that's it.
There you go.
He gets the final frag, and 4 old men are going to be taking it 2-1 against Team Czech in the group stage. It's absolutely
Only
crazy
Deptor
stuff.
managed to hold his own there.
Yeah, the rest of the team, man. Krisa, Fragment, Flantercheck, they were suffering a lot. And let's have a look at the damage. Noctis managing to reign supreme here. But great